Welcome to our channel, your daily portal for amazing discoveries and mind-blowing facts. Today we're diving deep into the ocean to explore the 5 weirdest creatures that live underwater. From bizarre looks to unusual abilities, these animals will leave you in awe and wondering why they aren't in a sci-fi movie. But first, hit that like button if you're ready to dive in. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an exciting adventure from us. Now let's meet the first creature, the glass frogfish. Imagine a fish so transparent that you can see its internal organs. The glass frogfish is a small fish that lives in deep waters around the world. Its body is almost entirely transparent, which allows it to camouflage itself and sneak up on its prey. The glass frogfish has huge eyes that bulge out of its head and a big mouth that it uses to gulp down small fish and plankton. They can be found in many different colors, including yellow, orange, and red, but their see-through undersides help them blend in with the light shining through the water. This makes it really hard for predators to spot them while they're swimming around. Plus, their see-through heads make it even more difficult for predators to see their outlines, making it almost impossible to detect them hiding among rocks or coral reefs. Just think about it, a fish that can disappear into thin air. Talk about a disappearing act, but the glass frogfish isn't the only creature with a trick up its sleeve. The next creature is the giant tube worm. The giant tube worm is a bizarre creature that lives near underwater volcanic vents. These vents release hot water from the Earth's core, creating a chimney-like structure that the tube worm can hide inside. Can you imagine a worm thriving in an environment where the temperature can reach over 600 degrees Celsius? That's hot enough to melt lead. These worms are one of the most amazing examples of life forms that have adapted to extreme conditions. But how do they survive in such a harsh environment? Well, instead of relying on sunlight for food, giant tube worms have a special ability to use chemicals from the vent to make their own food through a process called chemosynthesis. This means they can survive in complete darkness without ever seeing the light of day. And yes, they can grow pretty long too. We're talking up to about 1 meter long. Now that's a long worm. Now let's take a look at the blobfish. The blobfish is a deep-sea fish that's known for its strange appearance. It has a gelatinous, blob-like body that looks like a mix between a fish and a jellyfish. But this unique look isn't just for show. It's actually an adaptation to help it survive in its environment. The blobfish lives in the deep ocean where the pressure can be thousands of times greater than at the surface. This immense pressure would crush most fish, but the blobfish has a body that is mostly made up of water and has no air pockets, which helps it withstand the crushing pressures of the deep sea. When the blobfish is in its natural habitat, its body is under so much pressure that it doesn't have much air in it. So when it's brought to the surface, the sudden decrease in pressure causes the gases in its body to expand, making it look like a big, ugly blob. That's why it's often called the world's ugliest animal. Next, let's meet the Japanese spider crab. The Japanese spider crab is a large crab that lives in the northern Pacific Ocean. It's known for its long, thin legs that can grow to be over 3 meters wide. Now that's a wide leg span. These crabs usually live on the ocean floor where they feed on dead animals that fall to the bottom. Despite its scary appearance, the Japanese spider crab is actually a gentle giant and poses no threat to humans. In fact, it's a favorite target for fishermen because its meat is delicious and nutritious. So if you're ever in Japan, be sure to try some sashimi or sushi made with Japanese spider crab. You won't forget it anytime soon. Last but certainly not least, the giant squid. The giant squid is a legendary creature that lives in the deep ocean. It's one of the largest marine animals in the world, sometimes growing to be over 13 meters long. That's longer than a school bus. For many years, scientists didn't even know that giant squid were real because they live so deep in the ocean that it is almost impossible to find them. But thanks to modern technology, we've been able to learn more about these mysterious creatures. Giant squid have huge eyes that are some of the biggest in the animal kingdom. These eyes are thought to help them see in the dark depths of the ocean where they live. And although there are no predators that can eat a full-grown giant squid, young squid are often eaten by sperm whales. If you want to see a giant squid for yourself, you'll have to dive deep into the ocean and hope you're not the one being hunted. And that's a wrap on our 5 weirdest creatures living in the depths of our oceans. Did you know about any of these before? Which one amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified of our latest videos. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the weird and wonderful world of our oceans. We'll see you next time.